The Scottish Secretary David Mundell described today's budget as a truly historic event, as it will be the last one before new powers over tax and welfare are devolved to the Scottish Parliament in Holyrood. It will also be the last time the Chancellor announces the rates and bans for income tax across the whole of the UK. Once the Scotland Bill is implemented, the Scottish Government will have control over its own bans and rates and may well choose to change them out with that of the UK. While the Scottish Government's budget was passed back in February, the UK budget still has significant ramifications for Scotland. For example, this afternoon the Chancellor announced a number of measures to support the oil and gas industry in Scotland. He acknowledged the fact that the oil and gas sector employs hundreds of thousands of workers in Scotland and described it as one of the most important and valued industries in the UK. He therefore announced measures to cut in half the supplementary charge on oil and gas from 20% down to 10%, and also effectively abolish the petroleum revenue tax. More widely, the Chancellor committed to continuing what he described as the most radical devolution of power in modern British history, exemplified by the ongoing Scotland Bill, which will devolve more powers to Holyrood. He also made reference to the fiscal framework which underpins the Scotland Bill, which he's recently agreed with the Scottish Deputy First Minister, John Swinney. And finally, he acknowledged the impact that the whisky industry has on the UK economy, accounting for a fifth of all the UK's food and drink exports. He therefore announced a freeze on all duties for whisky.